Hi, I'm Scarlet, and I'm from Budapest, Hungary. I'm 19 years old.
Thank you so much. It is so awesome to have you today. You are gorgeous, by the way. um, I love your hair. So, can you tell us a little bit about yourself? Just as a person, like what do you like to do in a normal day?
I like to do photography, and my favorite movie is Edward Scissorhands. Mostly because it's Johnny Depp and of course Tim Burton. Anytime they get together, it's just awesome.
Absolutely. So you kind of have a quirky style then, it sounds like. What's your photography like?
I mostly like to do really up-close photography, macro, and I like usually doing a lot of nudes. I like shooting other women. The female form is just beautiful.
Awesome, you get to photograph nude women. You know, that's something that I can relate to. I like doing that too. Right on, that's awesome. Well, besides photography, what else do you get up to?
Well, almost every woman gets up to it. It's when you're bored, nothing else to do, nothing on TV.
Masturbation, yes. Well, let's talk about that a little bit. I loved your answers for your biography. You had awesome ones. Let's start out with how you discovered masturbation.
I was about 10 years old. Don't remember exactly how old, but, just when your mom tells you to clean behind your ears and all of that, and, I took that a little further, cleaned elsewhere, and just realized it was really nice.
Extra clean. That's awesome. Do you still like to masturbate in the shower then?
I love the shower, and I love my shower head, and especially with the new shower heads where they have different little options to them.
Totally. Like one of those that's on the like removable shower head kind of thing. Those are awesome. That's great. What are your other preferences with masturbation? What kind of ways do you usually masturbate nowadays?
I love vibrators, especially little pocket rockets, as my friends introduced them. And one time there was this really big vibrator, supposedly the biggest in the entire world, called Sybian.
Oh my gosh, those are awesome.
And there was just a get-together that my friends were having, and we ended up renting one of these from a store because it's so expensive you can't actually afford to have it, but you can rent it.
Oh, that's awesome. So were you riding it in front of your friends then? Like, how did that go down?
Yeah, most of us, it is actually so powerful that you have to wear it with your panties still on, so we all made fun of each other for who was the quickest.
How long did it take you?
For me, it was under a minute.
Whoa.
But I had friends who were about 20 seconds.
So can you explain exactly what the Sybian does?
It's like a round saddle, and on the top of it, you put this attachment, and it's either smooth or it has these little nubs all over, and that one is the best. And of course this plate just starts to go slow, and you can crank it up till it sounds like a Chevy's engine.
That sounds pretty intense. Yeah, I've been on one too, for sure. I think that pretty much describes it. That's awesome. Well, I also see that you are pretty into your nipples. Yeah, can you tell us a little bit about how sensitive they are?
It's probably because I don't wear a bra is why they're so sensitive. I don't like to wear them. But just the slightest touch to them will get me so wet.
Nice. And so you can actually come from playing with your nipples?
Pretty damn close.
Yeah. Nice. Excellent. And I also see that you like anal stimulation. It's not very clinical. Anal. So tell us what you think about anal stimulation.
I discovered it first with, like, because, you know, you're curious, you go watch porn, and then, you know, people sticking stuff in their bum. I'm like, oh, what's that about? So, you know, tried it with, I think, the end of a toothbrush first.
Really? Whoa.
And, yeah, it makes you come quicker.
You know, yeah, a lot of people say that that kind of just sends them over the top, basically. Also, when it's the taste, you say that you like the taste of yourself.
Yes, you can usually smell when a woman is turned on, because there's that sweet aroma, and I like to smell my panties.
Really? So that's a big turn on to you.
Yeah, I love the smell of wet panties.
Awesome. That's great. Well, I see that you're bi, so that kind of makes sense too. You have a little story in here that I want to hear more about, talking about a lap dance to a female friend.
I had a friend who wanted to have a very special anniversary, and she didn't really know how to do a lap dance, and so we were like YouTubing and all of that, and she still couldn't understand, like, usually how to shake her ass and all that. So I'm like, okay, well, I've done this a couple of times to, you know, a lot of boyfriends and whatnot, so, you know, I ended up showing her how to shake the ass and all that, and then she's like, oh, I could so get into, like, something special where, you know, I could get some toys and whatnot, and then I'm like, okay, I'll show you, you know, how that goes too. So the first person I ever masturbated in front of was my best friend.
Oh, that's awesome. So did it work out pretty well?
Yeah, she liked it, and I liked it, of course.
Excellent.
She learned a lot.
Well, it's wonderful. It sounds like you're very in control of your sexuality. You do what you want.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, I'm going to cut it there then, and we're going to get to it. So thank you so much, Scarlet.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.